what are your memories of last time you were here, 2017? It was an epic Champions League tie. And also, was that the night that you decided to sign Bernardo Silva?
Yeah, what a mistake we have done. Well, it was I remember a long time ago, it was a player like, of course, we follow him and make 2 good games, especially at home, I would say. Now we're talking in our way here with Bernardo about that 2 games. Yeah, long time ago already, I would say, 1 decade.
Thank you. Hi, Pep. Rodri's travelled. Is he fit enough to start?
Yeah, he feels much better than the game before, barely.
We spoke about it before. How important is it that you take it steady with him so he doesn't kind of get a...
Yeah, I try to, for long injuries, so it happened. Look, unfortunately, I feel so sorry for Carvajal. He was injured in Real Madrid and now he's had problems. And Marc Bernal, he was an injury that was earlier than Rodri, was injured in Barcelona and still didn't come back. It was a quite similar, all 3 quite similar injuries. So, yeah, day by day to feel how does he feel. And the game against Burnley, he didn't feel good. Today, he feels a little bit better. We'll see tomorrow.
Thank you. Simon?
Pep, just on Bernardo, particularly the Arsenal game away a few weeks ago, it was like you had 11 Bernardos on the pitch, everyone chasing down the ball and fighting for every course and showing that personality. How has he taken on the captaincy and what has he kind of given extra to the team this season with that?
He cannot do better as a captain. And opinion about Bern is one of the best players I ever trained. Have been a luxury for me to have him these 10 years. He's just extraordinary player, intelligent, smart. Ductile, can play in I don't know how many positions. And yeah, really, really happy to have him. And of course he accepts the role alongside, of course, Ruben and Rodri, Bernie and the other ones. He's doing really well.
Rob?
Hi, Pep. You said before the Napoli game, you talked about City possibly not being considered to be one of the favourites for this competition this year. On Saturday, you said something like that people maybe don't believe how good this team is. Do you feel like maybe people are underestimating City this season?
I want the players believe that they are good. I don't care. I could not care less what the people say about things. So we are favourites during 9 years every time. When I'm sitting here in the press conference, when I arrived 1 decade ago from Bayern Munich, and the people start to think you have to win the Champions League, we are favourites, and we don't win. So that doesn't count anything. It's how you do in the field. We'll be favourites if we play good. We will be favourites if we, step by step, every game we are better and better. That is the step we have to do, and still we have had the feeling margin to improve. And in that moment, of course, we are a little bit incognito to know what's going to happen, but we are there. So last season we were in the verge to don't be in this competition. Still, every time I play this competition this season, I remember that, and I talk about with my people. So we could not be here. We could be in Europa League, or we could be out. And being here is try to, do it better than last season. And tomorrow is an important step, to make a good round.
Jack?
Just following on from what Rob said, have you noticed a difference in the way other teams talk about you?
No. Always have a huge respect about us. But last season was not good. It's not good. People can think about it. But Adam said it's not important. Important is if we go through and we get better and better, we'll be a contender. But you have to deserve it. Last season when we started, we were a contender, right? When we started, what happened? We finished 23 for 24. So step by step. So we make the first 3 points. Last season against Inter, we could not do that. We go into the top side like Napoli. And now we have this opportunity, you have to win at home all the games and win 1 or 2 games away, to qualify until the first 8. And this is what we have to do step by step. So I don't think further than that. And after Brentford international break, and we'll see, hopefully after Brentford, we'll have many players back. Cherki will be back, Rainuria will be back, Kusanov will be back, hopefully Omar will be back. So many players will be back, and will be to handle every 3 days, 4 days of competition will be top.
Do you think, obviously, Cherky trained, is back in training, but he's not going to be ready for the weekend.
I have a tough. There are injuries in the shoulder, in the hamstring, twist the ankle. Another one is here in front, quadriceps, the muscle, the shoot, and it's so risky because next time is surgery, next time is 4 or 5 months, and we wanna, I don't want to take a risk for that game next Sunday, right? And I have to have 2 weeks to fully recover, training alone, training with the ADS, with the team, and we'll be ready. And because Ryan having a special quality in a tight games, in a final third, a vision and pass that is difficult to find, and that's why it's important to come back and not make a step back.
Pep, just talking about comebacks and managing players that you don't risk re-injuring. Just with Rodri, I know he's back, but that's the second time there's been a slight little setback, once after the Club World Cup, once after he played 3 games there. Do you think for the rest of the season, it's unlikely that we'll see Rodri start 3 games in the 1 week?
It's different what happened in the World Cup now. Now he's not injured. They have and the tendon have a difficulty the week before was so demanding with United, Napoli, especially Arsenal. And right now, if you ask me my feeling, right now he's not able to play 3 games a week at top level. Top intensity and demanding of the opponents. My feeling right now is not ready because need time. So injuries for this type of injury is minimum 1 year, and after that it start to be, and that's why it's be patient and he dictate. When I feel not good, it's better rest. Nico make an incredible game last game. Is improving day by day, and Kova also will be quite similar. And play a little bit with that, all 3, plus Tijani can play there, maybe, in that position, and see what happens.
Hi, Pep. What can you say about this team of Monaco, please?
What can I say? Always Monaco have a big admiration for young talent players, and always have been there. Since I remember a long time ago when I came, when Arsene Wenger was the manager, I was a football player, and Jurgen Klinsmann even played there. We won here 0-1, I think so. And after the time, always I've been here with the Super Cup finals with Barcelona, and when Bernardo was playing there, and Bernardo, Mendy, Mbappé, Fabinho, what a team! My God, what a team they had in that moment. Always had a good team. Play a lot of players inside. Link inside, attack with the channels, aggressive, really aggressive in the game. Hopefully we can read good what they have to do and take important victory.
Hi Pep. Last year you were quite adamant early on that you couldn't compete. Is it at this stage, first European away game against difficult opposition, you say it's step by step, is this going to be actually quite a key?
I said in November, December.
Yeah.
Now we are in September, right?
Can you know earlier though?
No, I said 2-3 weeks ago, maybe I will swallow my words, but I had the feeling that I like many things I see. And as much we can take that the spirit, we have to improve. We have to make a step forward in our game, in our, not I would say mentality. A few times we have been never before, not now. But in the way we play, we have to make a step forward. But we do it. I'm so positive with that, and I'm stubborn, I would say. I'm so obsessed to the team play better and better and better. Only I learned from my cabinet trophy is the only way is you play good. This is the target every single game.
Pep, what kind of memories do you have of the last time you came here in 2017?
It was a tough game, 2 games. So we joke with Bernardo, like in the first game was 5-3, but many things happened, especially with one person who was dressed with the black, with a penalty with Sergio. And after we did start really strong in the first half. We equalized in the second half 1-1, and after we defended really bad the last minutes. We were a team that was not mature in that moment. We felt in that moment the presence in the Champions League was enough for us, for the club itself. We were not used to playing these stages, most of the players, but step by step we grew up, new signs, and after we could believe that we could compete, and that, except last season, in the last years, always we arrive in the last stages. That always is really good for that club, and this is what I want to do this season. To go through and compete well in the last rounds.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Bonne soirée.
Question. We'll take questions first in English, followed by any questions in French. Someone to start again, please. Martin.
Hello, Bernardo. How does it feel to be back in Monaco?
Well, it feels great. I was here for three seasons, and I have great memories. It was the first opportunity for me to play at the high level. This club gave me that opportunity, so I'm actually really happy to be here.
Pep said you've been reminiscing about that game in 2017.
Always.
Good memories?
Good memories, yeah. For us at the time, it was unbelievable to beat a team like Man City in the last 16. It was also a season where we did really well in all competitions. We won the French league. We reached the semi-finals of the Champions League, and it was a young team full of energy to show themselves to the world. So yeah, it's good memories, as I said.
Hi Bernardo, hope this doesn't offend you, but there's an old Vinny Company quote that says,
I know that quote.
50% clout, 50% leader. When you become 75% leader, you'll be the captain. Just wondering how the captaincy feels this season, and because you are the joker in the squad, but are you still the joker?
Vincent actually sent me that quote when Pep appointed me manager, so we spoke after that. He said, I knew I was right all along. No, it feels good. I've said it before. It's a big honor. It's a big responsibility at the same time. 8 years and a half of experience of knowing exactly what Pep wants from his team. So I think I can pass that experience and all that knowledge to the young guys. Also, I try to behave in the best possible way to be an example. Obviously, I like to have my bit of fun and to joke. But when it's time to work as well. But it's been a great honor for me. I'm trying my best to put the team as close as possible back to the level where it deserves to be.
Just on the captaincy again, Bernardo, what's the biggest challenge you've had so far, you think, as captain, and how much do you lean on the other guys in the leadership group as well?
We've always said it. In Man City was so successful in the last 8 years, let's say, not because one captain was really good or not, because we have a lot of players being great leaders, so everyone has a responsibility of being a leader, of behaving properly. Obviously, as the first captain, you need to make sure that some things don't happen, and to try and help to create that type of environment. But what we see and what we saw in the past in this Man City squad is a group of great characters, and that's what you need. Obviously, my job now is to try and create that energy, that chemistry back as a group of captains, me, Ruben, Rodri, Erling, so people behave in the right way in training, in games, arrive early, arrive on time to trainings, train properly, be in good conditions, take care of themselves. That's our job. But in terms of responsibility, you need more than just 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. We were really good in the past because we had 10 or 15 players like that behaved as captains, and that's what you need.
Hi Bernardo. As you said, the squad's changed so much. There's a lot of younger players now. The captaincy's also changed a lot the last couple of years with Kyle, then Kevin, both leaving when they were captain. I know your contract's up next year, but when you're talking about trying to build that culture and trying to improve these players, are you thinking about staying beyond next season?
I know exactly what I'm going to do, but it's not the time to talk about it. It's time to focus here, to focus at Man City, to try to do my best to put the club back where it belongs. And as I said, as we know that we've had a lot of captains that left in the past, but it's the guys that have the most experience to pass it to the young guys, and hopefully they'll be the next ones to pass that experience. On regard of my contract, I'm really focused on doing a proper season with Man City and be as well as possible to perform and to bring back the team and the club to the level where it deserves to be.
Hi Bernardo, as you know, Monaco have lots of experience of bringing young players in from around Europe and the world. Is it quite an interesting prospect to play Monaco now that they, see the sort of next generation, having gone through the process yourself? And
can you repeat? Sorry.
As you know, coming here as a young player, that Monaco have experience of bringing the best young players from around Europe and selling them on, as you were. Is it quite an exciting prospect to play Monaco, who, possibly these are the next generations of, elite players in Europe?
Well, definitely. Monaco is a team that historically has always had great young players, great talents, and eventually they'll go to the best teams in the world. In my time, we had Mbappe, Fabinho, Lemar, Benjamin Mendy, me, who all left to top teams in the next two seasons. So yeah, it's going to be an exciting game. I have no doubts about the quality of the Monaco players. So I'm pretty sure that here at their home, it's going to be a very tough game.
Hi Bernardo, you mentioned there that you've been here a long time. You've been part of some great teams that have won everything. What's your view of the level of this current team? Does the group see themselves as challengers in this competition in the Premier League?
It's difficult to say. I would like to give you an answer, but the reality is in the last 6 months a lot of things have changed. So you need time to adapt to the ideas, to get back to the level where we were. And that's a conversation for us to have with you guys maybe in February, March, to see where we are. What we really want is to improve day by day and to slowly come back to the level where we think we can be. Definitely these players, they have the potential to be there. It's just a matter of time. I hope it's this season. I really hope, and I truly believe that it can be this season. But I cannot give you an answer for that.
Bonjour Bernardo. Le fait que Monaco ait perdu beaucoup en Champions League à Bruges et récemment à Lorient, c'est une équipe en difficulté. Est-ce que tu penses que ça va être plus simple pour les battre?
Non, je pense pas. Ils ont très bien commencé la saison et maintenant ils ont 2 matchs qui... Le dernier match, ils ont eu un carton rouge qui a compliqué beaucoup le match et aussi contre Bruges. C'était pas un bon match pour Monaco, mais chaque match c'est un différent match, c'est un match différent et je suis sûr qu'ici à maison ça va être pas facile. Je connais très bien le club et je connais le type de joueurs que ces clubs ils ont et j'ai aucun doute qu'il y a beaucoup de qualité dans cette équipe de Monaco.
Bernardo, bonjour, tu l'as déjà dit en anglais, mais ça fait quoi donc de revenir ici pour toi à Monaco et le souvenir de cette double confrontation en 2017?
Bon, comme je disais, ça faisait 8 ans et demi que je venais pas ici au Stade Lido. C'était une époque fantastique pour moi. C'était ma première opportunité de jouer au plus haut niveau. C'était ces clubs qui m'ont donné cette opportunité. Alors que je suis vraiment très heureux d'être ici. Sur 2017, c'était une saison fantastique pour nous. C'était une saison qu'on a gagné le championnat. C'est pas facile de gagner contre le PSG, comme vous le savez. Et en plus d'arriver en demi-finale de la Champions League, on avait une équipe très jeune, mais une équipe avec beaucoup d'énergie, beaucoup de joie dans la façon comment on jouait. Et maintenant que je suis ici, j'ai des mémoires, j'ai des souvenirs. et c'est fantastique. Ça me fait sourire chaque fois que je vais dans la pelouse. Ça me fait sourire vraiment.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.